Good morning, it's 6:30 a.m. Tuesday, October 9th, Eastern Standard Time. Let's see what's going on on the manipulation front. Okay, I can tell you right away, the new market manipulation size is 2,373.11. There goes your sell wall. 2373.11 is embedded in here. So Coinbase Pro hasn't learned a thing. They get the depth perception of a goldfish. They obviously cannot see that the market's being obviously manipulated, and it caused this type of trading caused the market to crash since January. This is an orchestrated dump, and they did it using these two walls here. I suggest to everybody. The truth is, they don't respond. Coinbase doesn't respond. Check all my videos. The head investigator. It's no big deal. We don't care. Tell Captain Crunch. That was the remark from their head global investigator. We don't give a shit if you lost money. We're doing what we want. We don't give a shit about your rules. We don't care about your user agreement. So I suggest the lawyer up and a civil lawsuit. And that's already being discussed on Vesey Street in Manhattan right now. I'll give you he's looked right now. There's a group of lawyers. My individual civil lawsuit is separate from the CFTC lawsuit. Even though I'm going to be an expert witness, I still have the right to sue them on as an individual. So I'm going to. And this is too obvious. This is to me. Look, if they're scumbags and they can't resist doing anything, an illegal opportunity to make money, I'm not going to feel ashamed about taking a legal opportunity and getting something out of them. Because honestly, they violated their own user terms. I'll show you guys again. Here's the trading rules. The user agreement, the trading rules. Oh, they're going to deny this to you. But anybody who has any trader knows is solved. Market manipulation of any kind strictly prohibited. Yet you come here every single day. These two kettling trades of the same market size, you cannot see them right now because they have other trades mixed in there with them at this price. But it's 2,373.11. If you were to sit here for maybe about an hour and look at them, you'll see that exact number when those other trades move. These trades have been on here for months. Every 7 days, business days, or every 7 days, I should say, he changes the market size, right? But it'll always be the same on both sides, and he keeps manipulating. There's trades when we had $2, $4, $5 crashes. I have him actively moving these walls to dump the price down. I have it on tape. I have it all recorded. Now, Coinbase Pro comes back and says they're unregulated. Well, there was a ruling on September 11th, of all days, New York City, where a federal judge said it's the only two that are exempt from SEC regulation because they're fall in the commodity field. They're under CFTC regulation. Is Bitcoin and Ethereum. All the other crypto are subject to SEC rules and regulations. So don't let these guys at Coinbase, they can no longer argue that it's a security, it's a commodity, it's not neither. They decide, the laws above looked at it and they said, they did some kind of test, a how test or whatever it is, and they said it's a security. We don't give a shit what you say, Coinbase Pro. They don't give a shit. And they realize that you're saying that so you can keep robbing and stealing from people. 20% of the volume on Coinbase Pro is generated from Coinbase proper, and then they tell you that they're not manipulating the price. They're full of shit. I'm telling you, people who took losses, lawyer up. Get after these guys. Do not let them slide. These guys are driving around here. You trading to gain Lambos. and we manipulated the market and we got Lambos, you're not getting shit. That's the attitude. We're smarter than you. You weren't. If you're not smart enough to read this order book, they're gonna rob you. They're gonna rob you. I'm telling you, they if you didn't know what was going on in the order book, they have robbed you. And unfortunately, they done the same thing to myself. But I was like, I was making money before all of this great manipulation they had going on. So I took a big loss, and I'm like, why? Just exactly why is it? How is the market so volatile? And then you find out it's being manipulated all to hell. And at this point, it just plain got out of hand. And then you got people like Charlie Lee saying, well, I didn't know there was any market manipulation, or there is no market manipulation, but I sold at the highest price possible, $368. But, I didn't know there was no market manipulation going. I just sold just before the biggest crash we ever seen before, 80-90% in years. These guys are liars and thieves. They say 2 out of 10 trades on this platform are from Coinbase proper. That means 1 out of 5 trades, which leads me to believe there's a high probability, because of those odds, 1 out of 5, that these are Coinbase trades. They're using this to manipulate the market so they can come in and buy below the spot price they bought on Coinbase proper, and they're taking the difference. They're not passing on the difference to the actual buyer. In other words, you go on Coinbase today, they say the spot price is up here, right? $59. Then later they got X amount of time to deliver you those coins. Then they come in and buy them, manipulate the market lower, and buy them at $51, $58. $58.50 or whatever they can manipulate it down to. You see, $58.59. And then they keep the difference. They don't pass on the best price possible. Triple P, BPP, best price possible. That's what a broker's supposed to do for their client. Get them the best price possible, as cheap as possible. I don't think they're doing that here. They're going on the spot price, then they're dumping it down, then they're going and buying it cheap. They're keeping the difference, and they're giving you the coin. That's what I suspect. Again, 1 in 5 trades. These guys, if they're not willing to stop this, God knows what kind of trading debauchery is going on in there that they find this acceptable. God knows. If you're unwilling to stop this, that's because you probably got something even worse going on. Let me post to YouTube.